I view the top best ways to make a lot of money in GTA 5 Online. When I say a lot of money, I'm talking over $6.5 million I made this video alone. Now the best part about this, everything I did in this video is 100% so. With that being said, let's jump right into it. So I woke up in GTA 5 Online, I'm asking myself, let's make over $6.5 million. Now I started off this money grind right here at my agency. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. The double chin is not even sweating as of now. Later on in the video, I can't guarantee because it's gonna get a little crazier, right? Especially with the money making. Now the first money method I'm doing right here is, gosh darn, do not mess with Dr. Dre. And trust me, Dr. Dre pays very well, that I can tell you. Right here, I always get myself started for migraine because I'm blinding light rock star, but I'm feeling good. I'm gonna make myself a lot of money. Actually, so David, what are we supposed to be doing in this mission? Well, we gotta save Dr. Dre's iPod. I think he has like 30 songs on there that nobody can listen to. Good thing I'm not a man of music because I have no ears. But right now, I'm gonna drive the secret route. A lot of people take the other route. I'm gonna take the secret route today. When I say secret route, I mean high blood pressure on my end because I usually get myself in the worst situations. To tell you the truth, no, it's actually a secret little route. Look at this right here. But now right here, Johnny J, right? Now right here, I'm gonna do a little sneak attack. I'm feeling good. I'm on the train tracks. The train's probably gonna hit me in 3 seconds, but I'm gonna figure out what Johnny is. I'm gonna do a little sneak attack. You know, give him a little foreshadowing what's gonna happen. Then I realized Johnny's a ghost. I'm like, all right, I gotta get the rocket launch out for this. I said, no, Johnny, your car's gonna get destroyed. Bada boom, bada bing, mission pass, right? Nope, look at this. Johnny has came back from the gosh darn past. Now the reason why I love this mission too, because I'm almost a rank 500, meaning I'm gonna get myself a lot of RP. A couple weeks back, they actually had double money and RP on this, which is a great time to do it. I don't care. I'm still gonna make myself a lot of money in this mission. So right here, I'm gonna start night-nighting all the NPCs. Sometimes you get night-nighted, sometimes you don't. Now right here, I'm doing a tremendous job. I'm night-nighting all the NPCs. I'm doing tremendous. I'm like a fat man eating a whole entire thing of peanut butter in one setting. You just love to see it. Now sometimes I get risky with this part of the mission right here. I like having fun. I get the rocket launch out, and sometimes, you know, I hit things. The things I'm talking about is sometimes a train. I can't see at all. No jokes. I make a bat look like it's 20/20 vision. So eventually, the last and final cars popped up. I realized I don't have a car now. Then I saw this guy. I'm like, this guy has a car, and this guy probably doesn't need it within like 3 milliseconds. I said, no, sir, I'm gonna need this car. He said, Deb, take it, man, but make sure you put gas in it. So I got in the car. I'm like, I gotta go catch a flight down south. Eventually made it over here to the airport, and there's a ghost car from GTA San Andreas. You know, the one that goes down the mountain. You know what I'm talking about. There's a pretty darn spooky part in that game right there that I can tell you. So right over here, Johnny got his car. I'm gonna destroy his car because my car, I think it was stolen or somebody actually repoed it. But I said, no, Johnny, today your car is destroyed. Time to throw hands in here. Now, there's 2 ways I can do this mission right here. No hands or all hands. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is later on in the video. So right here, I'm going to night-night the NPCs because, listen, they don't want me here for some apparent reason. They think, gosh darn, Dr. Dre's Nano iPod has the best music on it. So I got the gosh darn shotgun right here that shoots out farts. Listen, this is the best thing ever. Look at this. This guy's just farting in the air. This guy who didn't see it coming. Now, I came in this mission prepared. High blood pressure, armor, and snacks for my gosh darn low blood sugar. Now, me and my split personalities always tell each other we need to get ourselves armor and snacks whenever doing this kind of mission. Because people in this mission right here are hiding in the crevices. And if you notice right here, I cannot aim straight. I don't know what's going on. Let's not diagnose myself just yet. But for RP purposes, I'm going to take out all the NPCs in this mission. Actually, if you didn't know, there's 3 NPCs in this mission. You can't night-night. Like, no jokes, no matter what you do, you cannot night-night 3 NPCs in this mission. It's just impossible. I'm actually talking about that big old plane right there. The plane has a car. The car doesn't want to come out anymore. There's no gas. It's running on E, basically for eternal life, because there's eternal life in that car. If you don't believe me, I'm about to show you. But first, let me take out these NPCs. They're being a thorn in my cankles. Listen, I don't want them here anymore. I need to get the RP and get this mission done pretty darn quick. So bada boom, bada big. Now, back to E right here. These NPCs in this car, you can use a rocket launcher, it's not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna get myself my little gun right here and start do it, and bada boom, bada bang. Look at this. See you later, alligator. Guess what? The NPCs don't get night-nighted. They say they do, but if we actually zoom in on them, they're still alive. They're moving. They're moving like zombies. This is crazy. But hey, let me show you something else. Remember before I told you we can do this mission with no hands? So if I wanted to do this mission a lot faster and get Dr. Dre's iPod to sell to GameStop and get myself $2, this is exactly how I do it. And this is so darn easy. I just gotta get it the right way. I can jump up there, but I can't jump over a penny. I have the cankles the size of Alaska. Look at this right here. This is tremendous. No friction. This is like putting oil on a bald man's head. No friction at all. I may have a couple NPCs if they're still there, but right now I'm gonna be running into Johnny's arms right here. It gets a little cute and romantic, not gonna lie. Almost as good as the next money method at this. I make myself well over $1 million plus. Trust me, you don't want to miss that. But upstairs, I'm waiting for Johnny. I'm pointing at this wall. I think I saw a ghost. After being scared and prepared, I got up the stairs. I said, Johnny, listen, I'm gonna need a couple love taps. Too much, not good. too little. That's what you kind of want. You know, you want to even it out. So right here, I gave him a little shock too because he probably deserved it. So now we can get ourselves Dr. Dre's iPod and sell it to GameStop for 50 cents. And we get 75 cents store credit. Huh? Don't forget about the store credit. So it's time to be an Uber driver and bring Dr. Dre back to his gosh darn helicopter, because a helicopter can't come here at an airport. I don't understand the physics or the math, but right here Dr. Dre was lipping at me like, sir, today I'm gonna drive off the cliff. And today I did it. Sad news is I destroyed the nano iPod, 50 cents down the drain, but I restarted the mission. I eventually got Dr. Dre there nice and safe. And trust me, we're gonna make a lot of money from this contract right here, but the next money method is tremendous. I tried getting a helicopter. They said, Deb, get in this car. I'm like, all right, sweet. So Dr. Dre sold his nano iPod at GameStop for 13 cents. He gave me a look like, Deb, what was that all for? I'm like, I don't know, but he's gonna pay me tremendously, right? So Dr. Dre got into his helicopter. You know, the helicopter that couldn't go to the airport. Nobody, I bet you never even thought about that. No jokes, it's my first time thinking that, the first time ever playing this mission. I've been playing this game for 50 years. So right here, Dr. Dre going to the Titanic. Tremendous things about to happen. Let's see how much Dr. Dre's paying us today for this mission. $1 million plus. That's good. But wait, the next money method you're gonna love even more. I was missing the rail yard so much I decided to come back because I actually have a special cargo warehouse, medium size may I say, just chilling right here. This is so tremendous, you wouldn't believe it. Now once I walked into my special cargo warehouse, I was flabbergasted. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Maybe there's a special crate in here somewhere, you know, maybe somebody put something in here. Now the curiosity of me of a cat right here, I'm gonna see how much money I actually have in this place. I made myself almost $17 million. I have $1.4 million right here. I'm an invite only session. Will I ever sell this in a public session? Never that. So I'm selling this right here in an invite only session to save myself because high blood pressure will take me out. Now the mission they gave me was actually a pretty darn hard one. They said, Deb, you gotta drive the gosh darn helicopter plane. Now me personally, I'm not a big fan of the Titan because this plane is so weak. Like if you fart in the plane, one of the gosh darn wings come off. Trust me. But they gave me an easy darn sell right here. They basically gave me a question mark. The question has got to be asked, why did they give us a Titan for this mission right here? Personally, don't know. But I gotta watch out for NPCs. Since I have a Titan that's actually so frail, so fragile, you can actually probably use a stun gun on this thing and it'll explode. Now the first turd to drop right here out of 10, so it's gonna be a long time in the bathroom here. Look at this. They actually got a gosh darn helicopter. Sir, you gotta get out of my Titan's way. The wrong wind hits this plane. Oof, we're going down. So the battle started moving and I started dropping the turds in the toll bowl, but this happened right here. This guy drove right into me. The Titan I thought would be a lot weaker is actually a lot stronger than I actually thought it would be. The Titan is as strong as a pair of cankles in the 5th dimension. Look at this right here. $1.4 million, actually 1.5 because I got the weekly challenge done. I believe that's 2 times the money on it because I have GTA Plus. Now I came over to my Salvage yard and I'm gonna make myself over $1 million plus here. So I got myself right here into a 6-inch sub and I eventually found myself a foot long. And I started drooling when I started thinking about sandwiches because I love myself a sweetened chicken teriyaki from Subway, even though it costs $50 for one. Now I like myself the bonus for this mission right here. It's a pretty darn easy one once you know what they're doing right here, but I came over here and it looks like I don't know what I'm doing because I can't open this door. Turned my double chin in a tremendous speed right here and got to the other door. I said, this is probably the door I need, right? And I started 99 all the NPCs. I gave everybody headshots. Now the reason why I need 15 headshots is because if I do that, I get myself a bonus. So anyways, I started causing headaches. I started destroying computers. A lot of destructions happening right here in the Subway sandwich. I threw a sticky boy on this Macintosh right here and said, see you later, alligator. I gotta get myself out of here. Now once I eventually reached over here, I destroyed that computer and I opened this spooky little door right here. Now I have a minute to find where this man is right here in the Subway sandwich. Is he a top bread, low bread, or is he in the meats? I don't know where this guy is, so I gotta go find him. So the chafing started exceeding the speed of light. You would be jealous how fast I was running through here and I actually almost got night-nighted. If I actually got night-nighted, I would have lost one of the bonuses. So I came over here to the locker room. I said, it smells like cat piss in here. That means this man must be close. Now me being the dimmest light bulb in Yankee Stadium, I decided not to get any snacks. I actually tried looking for snacks. I'm like, does anybody here have snacks? My low blood sugar's kicking in. Anybody here got snacks? Nobody will give me a snack. Because this guy here is tough. I use my grenade launcher. This guy, I tell you, he's tough as sandpaper. You see those guys at the gym who just start slamming weights but have no muscle? That kind of tough. So I started searching this man's pockets. Did you know this man had an iPod Nano in there as well? Dr. Dre's not the only one in this game that has it. So I said, you know what? Time to get the nights and eventually get this gosh darn car off this Subway sandwich. So I reached the London Bridge right here and I said, Deb, take out these guys. Then we gotta drive this Subway sandwich back to land where it belongs. No sea sandwiches. Nobody's eating sea sandwiches because you get seasick. Have you ever seen a commercial for sandwiches on the ocean? You never have because it never will be. So this right here, I'm gonna drive this eventually, touch touch land. The turd eventually reached itself out of the toll bowl, making it back onto land right here. Now I gotta get myself this car out of this place. It's actually a nice car too. So I had one more guy tonight that's hiding over here. He's hiding the computer for me to lever the thing up. Bada boom, bada bing. I eventually press some buttons. The car is good to go. Now I can drive it back to the salvage yard. But wait, there's a lot of NPCs out there waiting for me. Now the fuzz is no match for a man that just came out of a turd in the middle of the ocean, that I can tell you. So I eventually reached it back to my salvage yard. I got myself the bonus. Now look at this right here. I have a lot of cars in here. A lot of money is about to be made. I do have one car left over from last week. So I'm like, all right, I got 4 cars in here. So if you actually do the pairs together, $200,000 in bonuses right here. We're gonna start from the left to the right. I don't know my directions, but I'm pretty sure if I go straight, I'm gonna find the right car to pick. So I'm gonna pick this car right here to sell first. Now the car right here for me is $400,000. I'll never salvage the parts because that's crazy to do. Now whenever I'm selling any of my vehicles from my salvage yard, I make sure to drive so careful. Listen, I don't want to crash. I don't want to get a scratch. I don't want to get any dust on this car. Listen, anything happens to this car, I'm gonna get upset. Is my double chin sweating at the time of making this video right here? No, because I'm a pretty good driver in this game, to tell you the truth. No jokes, the best thing I'm good at this game is driving. When it comes to shooting, special auto aim, I don't get a single shot onto the player. So I got myself $400,000. Time to go back to the auto shop because I got 3 more cars to sell. So I came back to my auto shop right here. This car is selling for $401,000. Wow, I hit the jackpot this week, I gotta tell you. And drove it to the gosh darn docks without a single scratch. Give me a whopping $400,000 plus. I said, let me get myself back to my salvage yard. This car right here, how much is this car for this week selling a GTA 5 line? $402,000. This feels like a money glitch. So I drove it over here to the gosh darn docks. Not a single scratch. $402,000 like that. The last and final car, which I believe was from last week, but it had in my garage right here. $389,000. Sold it to the gosh darn docks, making me well over $1 million plus. But wait, it gets better. So this next money method right here, I love it. So after farting on my gosh darn computer chair, I looked at how much money I actually have right here in a full entire public session for a nightclub. Almost $600,000 plus. I'm gonna sell this because that's close to $1 million I'm gonna get. So I start off my nightclub sell, and Rockstar, I swear, I will stop playing this game of the 26th of May if this doesn't get fixed. They literally park your car 14 miles away. By the time I get to it, 2 minutes are off the clock. So 15 minutes after I eventually got to my gosh darn cargo, I had to drive all the way up north because why not? That's just the way, you know? Now I always make sure to go to Ghost Organization, aka John Cena mode, because I just have trust issues when it comes to players in this game. It's just a little hunch I have. So I turned John Cena mode on. Now it's time to drive all the way up north. So I made it to the first destination next to this gosh darn little convenience store. I'm actually surprised nobody's messing with me. It's like they actually don't care in this game anymore, you know? I came over here to the O'Neill's ranch. Hey, dropped another package. But it does get a little crazy over here. While I was driving all the way up north, I was driving and this guy started throwing flares at me. Then he turned his double chins at me. I'm like, this guy's gonna shoot a rocket launcher on me. But he happens to be a nice person and let me drive. So I almost crashed my cargo right here and destroyed the NPCs to my left. I don't know if I would have got mission failed. Has that ever happened to you? Has that happened before? Never happened to me. So now I gotta pay protection. I'm basically a protection agency right here to make sure all the NPCs get night-nighted. Now I'm not sure if any players are gonna show on my radar right here to try night-night me. I got scared and prepared for that. I was actually ready for that. I had 4 NPCs left to go take care of. Eventually got them all night-nighted. Now it's time for me to slowly but surely get out of here. You know, I can't be staying here too long. I'm not welcome. Now I got myself a bonus right here because there's a lot of players in the gosh darn lobby. So I got myself well over $750,000. You just love to see the money right there. But wait, we got more money methods come up to make ourselves even more money. Now since my whole entire lobby was populated, I felt good in the neighborhood. I said, know what? I need to make myself even more money. So I come over here to my stinky farts lab because I'm a man of farts and jars. Now I had myself a full entire stock in a whole entire lobby that's almost full. That means I'm getting myself a nice tremendous bonus right here. So I said, know what? Let's go ahead and sell it. Now the mission I had right here is easy as pie. I'm like, wow, this is tremendous. I just gotta drive to this location and that's it. Now right here, I had to protect my stinky farts cargo. I had to make sure to go back in John Cena mode. So I had to drive my stinky farts cargo to the airport over here. And I was looking for a car. I'm like, where is this car? I thought that would be the car, but that's not the car. This car right here, I hit it a couple times. I get 30,000 stars. So I had to lose the fuzz. After I did, I eventually got to the destination. Actually, my John Cena clock didn't even end until I got myself into the truck. It took me like under 3 minutes to do, which is tremendous. Now it's time to chafe. I gotta get out of here safe because my luck somebody's gonna airstrike me. So I had to leave the area. I had to steal somebody's car because my car disappeared. I'm not waiting for it. So this guy said, Dib, take my car. I'm like, hey, what a nice guy, right? And I got myself a little bonus because there was a couple players. I'm talking about almost a full lobby 500,000 plus right there. You just love to see it. But wait, the next money method is also great for high blood pressure. That is over here by Mount Chiliad. We have a time trial for this week in GTA 5 Online. I gotta go up this mountain. You want to see my luck? I'm about to show you my luck right here. When I tell you I have no luck, I'm about to show you. So I start the time trial. There's reindeers. They have gone rogue. Santa Claus is nowhere to be seen. I end up in a train. Like, no jokes, this is my luck in this game. I'm like, okay, this is high blood pressure's kicking in. So I got focused. I slapped my double chins. I made some rattles. I'm ready to set this thing over here. So I said, you know what? Let's go up this gosh darn mountain right here. I gotta watch out for rocks. I gotta, honestly, the truth, anything can get in my way at this point. The way my luck in this game is, I end up in a plane somehow. So right here, I'm going up this mountain. I had the fastest bike in GTA 5 Online. Not as fast as my heart's pounding right now because I didn't think I was gonna make this time trial. But when it comes to Mount Chiliad and time trials, high blood pressure is just there for you. So right here, I'm making sure I'm doing tremendous times. If I go too fast, I'm actually gonna end up into that plane because I'm gonna fly off the gosh darn cliff and my luck end up in the pilot seat. As part of the time trial, I press a little bit on the brakes because if I go too fast right here, I'm gonna fly off the side right here and hit that boulder. Listen, I don't want to do this. I was literally sliding off this mountain before with my cankles. Not fun. Now right here, there's a good chance I'm gonna fly off the cliff, but I was focused. I said, no what? Not today, Al. I don't know who an Al is, but I know today is not the day, Al. I was seriously butt hair focused right here. You wouldn't believe how fast I got this time trial done. I think this might have been actually, these guys are actually in my way. Sir, get off the road. I can't believe I got it done this fast. But right here by the Great Wall of China, it gets a little difficult. Sometimes I hit that cliff right there, but look at this. I'm about to make it 3, 2, 1, bada boom, bada bang, $100,000. That was fast money right there. But wait, let's make even more money even fast. So I came over here to my HSW time trial for this week in GTA 5 Line, and look how easy peasy lemon squeezy this one here is. No jokes, I was going so fast, I was breaking the fart barrier. Trust me on this. Look how tremendous and easy this one is. Only thing I gotta watch out for is cars, because cars in this game have a mind of their own. Hey, on the bright side of this fart right here, players can't mess with me at all. So that's pretty darn good, right? But I gotta watch out for cars. I have 1 minute and 21 seconds to get there. I'm just taking the highway because it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's no trains. But speaking of trains, if you're still in this video right here, drop a T in the comments. I'll heart every one of those comments right there because you're the trend repeat. I know it's in the comments below. So right here, I got a little dazed. I got a little confused. You know, the brain wasn't working well right here. I almost actually hit into a cliff. No jokes, if you slow it down right there, I almost hit into like 5 things right here. But I turned my double chin around and said, Dib, there, I almost into that car too. Listen, I can't drive. There is a destination giving me, look at this right here, $250,000 right there for the HSW time trial. So darn easy. The next money method is so darn lazy to make millions. I'm going to show you. So I came over here to VIP work. Since I have triple money and RP on this, since I have GTA Plus, I've decided, hey, let me do Fortified. It's the best paying mission for VIP work. So I said, no what, let me do it. So I got over here to my zombie truck. Now I made sure to get myself into the zombie truck because that somehow gives you more money. How? I don't know, but I know what you got to get in there. But after that, I got myself out of there. Then I got my oppressor and I flew on top of this gosh darn bridge right here. And I said, you know what? I think I'm pretty safe up here. Nobody's going to mess with me at all. I had to wait literally 10 minutes. I accidentally fell and I landed down here. But look at this right here. 3, 2, 1, bada boom, bada bang. Look at this right here. $100,000 plus. I didn't do anything. That's literally free, easy money I can do right now in GTA 5 Online, especially if you have GTA Plus. So after that, I came over to my garment office. I actually had the priority file for this week in GTA 5 Online. It's this one here with the big old plane. An easy darn mission right here. I love the bonus. It's so darn easy to do. First, I had to connect dots. I still, to this day, don't know how to do this thing the right way, but somehow I get it every time. Am I skilled? No. So I got into my plane. That's like a helicopter slash plane, and it shoots out farts if you press the right button. I never know what button to press, but I pressed it right today, and guess what? It's like a week old Taco Bell coming out right there in gas form, right? Now I had to go over here. I had to mess with this big old plane because I'm a small plane. We got to pick on the big one, right? So I got close to the plane. And I started giving it a square. A square was started to form almost 100% right here for this circle. And bada boom, bada bing. After that, one of the bonuses right here, I made sure to destroy the gosh darn plane's engines. If I didn't destroy the plane's engines, I want to get myself a bonus. And if you don't know the bonus for this mission, if you get them all right, $50,000 in the pocket, which is pretty darn good. Also, if you don't know, this is actually a ghost plane. There's nobody on this plane. There's a lot of ghosts in this video. We saw one with Dr. Dre. Now we see one here with the plane. So I eventually shot out all the engines of this plane right here, and I eventually went to this haggard lake. Now the plane landed right here. Is it a runway? I don't think so. This plane doesn't have swimming legs, that I can tell you. So down here, I turned my little radar on, and I had to find myself the other 2 hidden packages. If I don't scoop them up, I'm actually going to lose money. So bada boom, bada bang. I eventually found them all around the plane. I eventually found the main part, right? So here I'm trying to save my cankles. I didn't want to get destroyed by the little fart thing right there. And eventually it went and bada boom, bada bang. Kind of get that little box right there. Got the box that rocks. I can't pick it up. I can't swim in this game. It's one of the gosh darn deals I have. So once I get the little box right there, I know this mission is actually pretty hard once I get myself back onto shore right here, aka this little boat. They're gonna give you this boat right here. I don't like this boat. Why? Dib, why don't you like this boat? Well, this gosh darn little submachine gun right here is the worst. The recoil on it is crazy. In order to get the last bonus, I need to get myself 5 night-nights. I said, you know what? Let them night-night me. I go out there and night-night them. So I started giving some night-nights out. Eventually got 5 of them, and eventually went back and got myself my little package right here because listen, it was going downstream. I didn't want to get too wet, right? Now it's time to bring it to the destination over here at the docks. I'm actually curious to see if I actually got all the bonuses right. So let's see how much money I got for the priority file for this week in GTA 5 Online. I got myself $360,000. Pretty darn good, but I also got money for all my businesses right here. I started claiming them all, close to $300,000 right there. If you want to make yourself even more money in GTA 5 Online, I'm talking over $16 million. Check out this video right here. I'll catch you on it.